Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video over here on the channel by the name of LeaIsChill. And today we're here once again to return to Bleach Immortal Soul. Since I last made a video on this game, I believe last time I made a video, Nell had just come out on my server, and so I didn't get her to 4-star just yet when I made the video, but she's at 4-star now. She's become an incredible character, and I actually am still working on her to try and get her even better. I need to get links for her for sure. That's a big problem, but it's very hard to pick up like Full Hollow Ichigo and Suzeloporo because they just came out like recently. I ended up missing both of them. But in general, it's been going really well. And along the way, I've picked up a couple other characters. I picked up one copy of Segunda Etapa Ulquiorra, OG Ulquiorra, and I've also picked up, Lisa's been great. I actually want to upgrade her fully. I picked up Nuitora, which is an absolutely incredible character as well. He's better at 4 stars. He seems like a really good character for the, so having tank characters inside this game is really important. So he's like a really good unit for that. Unfortunately though, I just don't have the shards to get him up to 4-star, and I don't think he's really that worth it compared to other characters. Additionally, I did get a copy of Urahara finally. And I got a copy of Shinji. And so today, let's try and do a showcase on these new characters and kind of see how things go. And just kind of relax for a little bit today. Because I've kind of been working on things. I'm just going to try and get my dailies done for today. It's kind of nice to just hop on and relax a little bit. Most of this game is honestly just kind of doing dailies and hoping that eventually something will change about it. But I think we're going to do Serotay challenge and just manually challenge the first couple so that I can do a showcase on the characters I want to. Because I would like to showcase Shinji. No, I would like you to deploy. I guess I have to drag them. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I would like to do this Ulquiorra. This Ulquiorra, of which looks a hell of a lot cooler and is having like a stare down right now. We're going to put Lisa in the back because she's actually a really good damage dealer and I want to use her. Put Urahara on the squad just because we want to showcase him. And put this Nuitora just because I want to see his model, and I rarely end up seeing it anyway. But it shouldn't be too bad, honestly. Serotay challenge in the early parts of it are very easy, and a lot of the time don't really require a lot of thought put into it. But we can't see how this goes and see how things rock. We're just going to start getting our combos up and seeing how things go. We do be smacking though. Man, I love Urahara's like blood shield thing. I feel like, so Urahara's Shikai is only used in like the very early parts of the series, and then it's used like much later when he finally starts getting actual fights. So like you rarely see that blood shield whatsoever. But it's such a cool concept. I love Benihime a lot. But here, I want to use the abilities of these characters, but they're not going to be able to get them unless I have like a full turn of attacks first. So we'll just kind of let it rock and see how it goes. We'll just try and grind through this and see how we do. Shinji's ultimate is going to do the most damage of any character inside here just because he is like my top brow character, but we'll see how that goes. Here, another fight here. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I want to see these ultimates. I think we're going to start here with Nuitora's. Yeah! Yeah, very cool ability. I probably honestly win this without actually doing my other ultimates, so I'm going to save them for next match. And just do that for now. And then next match, I'm going to pop Lisa's and Urahara's, because that should be pretty good. Man, these characters are so cool, though. Honestly, I don't play BBS right now a ton. I'm probably going to get back to it like a shit ton soon. I'm seeing myself probably dropping Immortal Soul for at least the foreseeable future. So I figured this would be like the last like big celebration and the last little fun thing before I do that. Here, let's pop Lisa's ult. Because this game, honestly, very fun, very good, very slow. I want to say updates come very infrequently, and things change and new stuff to grind only comes up during like extreme events. Like Valentine's was like a barely changed, like small, like chocolate event, for example. Here, actually, I'm gonna grab that. And before we keep on going, I want to show this. So this game has been releasing several events. The Christmas tree one was kind of awful when they did that, but they've been doing kind of these different seasonal things. This event was okay. It was a login daily. You had to do 16 different, like, separate objectives. So, like, they would give you objectives 1 to 4, and you would get items off of completing them, and then do the chocolate roulette to be able to get more items. They put, like, the super rare stuff inside here. Honestly, in terms of how events go, like, this structure is cool, but it isn't really content in a game like this. And so, I don't know if I can, like, continue playing a game where my main excitement is I can get more chocolate bars in, like, a month and a half. Like, the next event is going to be, like, Easter, for example. Here's the first ultimate for Ulquiorra, by the way. Super cool. And he one-shot all of them. Wow. I mean, it's not going to matter that much because he's kind of weak, but it's still cool. But yeah, this game has a pretty good base. They actually just released the Japanese version of the game officially like a couple of weeks ago. And since then, they've been kind of adding some new characters. They've added like Tensuzan Getsu, for example, which is a pretty hype one for a lot of people, so that's pretty cool. I don't know. I just don't see myself continuing at this current pace. I've kind of gotten all I needed to out of this game, honestly. I don't know what else I would really need to. Still very cool, though. With Bleach games in the way that they are, I think any competitor to BBS is a good thing. For me, personally. Oh, we're actually going to fight a full LeaIsChill. I kind of want to let him use his ultimate, but I know it's a bad call. Let's see how it goes. Let's just rock it first. I think I pop Urahara's first. Because that's a line that'll do damage straight up, one line. Nuitora's was front row. I'm actually going to do back row with Lisa and kill only them. I'm going to target him. Oh, damn it, he double crit. Never mind. I was trying to like bait it into him using the attack. Here, we're gonna do one more of these on the Serotay challenge, then we'll go figure out what else we want to do today. But yeah, the game is pretty cool. A lot of the time you want to focus on like a team of a solid 6 that are just like really, really OP. So like you don't want to do what I've done and pick up like 2-star characters in Nuitora and stuff like that. It's honestly like the worst way to play this game. But at the same time, 90% of the reason why I play games like this is for collection purposes, right? I picked up Nell and all of them in the first place because I wanted to collect more characters. But 2 stars and 3 stars are 10 times less viable than fucking 4 stars in this game. So a lot of the time, every character needs to be at 4-star to be able to be viable. Still cool though. Still cool. It's always good to be able to focus on your favorites. I think I just pop Lisa's ult in the back and kill all the back row. I actually really want to get her upgraded for my main team, because being able to nuke back row with her ability and like having the free defense down and bleed is actually really cool. Here, you go, Urahara. Big explosion, then we just finish it off with the 2R rank cars. Nice. I think he uses his tail to like poke at the end too. Cool. And we'll take that. Doesn't actually matter that much though, because I'm pretty much done for today. On that at least. Alright. What else did you get done for dailies today? Play gacha once. Okay. That's literally just like pop 1 free attempt into this. But that's okay. That is fairly typical in games like this. Send hearts. Naturally. I've gotten everything I needed to do for this week. Otherwise, there's not a lot of game modes you can showcase like weaker characters, honestly. Let's see. Let's do a Kenpachi contest. Why not? So this is like a really, really weird 1v1 game. Oh god, that's a really strong Ichigo. I prefer not to fight that. This is a really weird 1v1 style game mode where it like pits your characters in a 1v1 circumstance against another person's character and you see which one wins. It's honestly very strange, but it's a pretty good grind in terms of the items you get out of it. I think I lose this because it didn't actually silence him. Bet. Watch I lose. Watch I lose. No, I think I win. Oh, just barely. Come on. Oh, I lost. It's okay. That's all right. Yeah, this game mode's honestly kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh God, he's at 520. Okay, I'm just not gonna do that. We're good. Yeah, let's go to Extreme Challenge. We can do a Black Tortoise because Black Tortoise has a lot of the characters I actually want to use. There's Yami in here. Oh, only Ulquiorra. Never mind, I lied. Vermilion Bird. Ah, yes, this is a combo of some characters I want to use. Let's do that. Yeah, Nell's actually been one of my best characters so far since I did the last video on her. Her kit is really fucking good, and she synergizes with my current like bleed style team really well. Also, the ignore defense makes it so that a lot of the time, the character that I focus on with her usually ends up dying most of the time. Especially with her skill. She does more damage on the one that you target, and then she splashes the rest of the damage on other characters. So like, when I pop this, Yumichika takes the brunt of it. Everyone else takes a little bit, but Yumichika just gets nuked and stunned. Here, we pop off Shinji's, and he does a big Sero. And then we pop a Ulquiorra, and he does a mix-up. Just pop these in. Why not? Yori's going at it. Hinamori's throwing out the random fireballs and screaming. Good stuff. But yeah, I probably see myself like transferring this account onto my phone and then probably just logging in daily and kind of leaving this for now until we get like the super hype characters going forward. Like, if we go and look at the bottom here, Halabel's pretty sick. Grimjow is apparently one of the best characters in the game, and I actually want to pick up a copy of him soon for sure. This Ichigo is pretty cool. He came around a little bit ago, but I missed him, and I'm honestly probably not going to try and gun for him too hard from here on out if he's not like featured. Sailaporo, I picked up a couple of shards. Didn't end up getting him, unfortunately, just because I wasn't really ready. They also added like Hogyoku Aizen's finally here, and he's like a defender character. That's kind of crazy. He has like a DR rate, and he also buffs other allies. We have Baragon, of which has like damage over time. Temporary shields. When he attacked, he has 50% chance to give them poison and to decrease their defense. Holy shit. Lowers crit chance and block pierce. He'd be actually pretty good. I want this Stark. That would be one of the highest ones for me in terms of like priorities. The first time his HP falls below 50%, Stark regenerates a certain percentage of his HP and rage for other enemy characters affected with dot effects. So for everyone bled or burned, he gains extra HP, which is pretty good. He also reduces attack and inflicts bleed and does a bunch of Seros. Cool. He's like a bleed synergy. Pretty cool. And obviously Sensizan Getsu is going to be like the super hype one for a lot of people. He's like a stunner. He has an AoE ability that immobilizes targets. He gains attack and gains crit chance for each immobilized enemy character. If the HP of the targets is below 40%, Sensizan Getsu releases a rage skill. All allies gain increased damage rate for 1 round. So he buffs the team if any of the enemies are lower than 40% after he uses his ability. That's crazy. For a character inside this game, enemies being weak usually is pretty likely. Holy shit. Yeah, these characters are bonkers. They also added a couple of seasonal ones, but I don't know. I don't see myself continuing. That's pretty cool. You know, I'm gonna keep on working towards getting Aizen. I feel like I'll get daily and getting Aizen's like the easiest thing I can do. But we'll see how it goes going forward and see how things change. For now, hopefully you enjoyed this video of Bleach Immortal Soul, of which we just kind of did a little catch up. Probably gonna drop the game for a little bit, but let me know if any of you guys still play this game, or if you've tried it out in the past and kind of dropped it the way that I am probably gonna do now. you know, it's cool. It's a cool concept for a game. It's just the foundation only lasts so long. For now, thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.